Welcome back. Sorry for the interrupt by the end, but yeah, the time is limited per video, so don't really have a choice. Anyway, the next thing that we have to do is create our last methods. Basically, just type in unsigned long interval const. Then we're gonna go ahead and type in return interval dot count and it. So this will basically just, well, we are fetching the interval with this function, but with this method, but the dot count here might be a little bit confusing. So dot count is there to get a number from interval. So to get an actual number from interval, because interval is of type chrono : milliseconds. So you can see it here. This is the type of the interval at the moment. So we need to make sure that that we get a number from it so that we can put it into a long type. That's all that there is. We're just converting it to long. We're converting it from chrono milliseconds to long. That's all that we were doing there. And down below, std : function void function const. Where is it? Oh. Okay, so this is something that I've promised you that I shall explain later on at the very beginning. It's somewhere up here. Yep, there we go. No. Yeah, it's basically, it goes from here, but you remember me talking about why did you need a double parentheses like this for this? If you do, then scroll down to the bottom where we have just written this method here. And you see, this is some sort of a method here. Weird as it looks like, it still is some sort of a method. And this does, what happens here is that this actually returns a function. So when it returns this function, we would like this function to be called and executed. Hence, we have the first parentheses and then the second parentheses. That's all that there is to it. I know that this syntax might be a little bit complex. Feel free to look it up on the net. Look this up on the net. This part here, just type it in and use your favorite search engine. It is a very new concept in C++ 11. A little bit difficult to understand conceptually, but the syntax is not really that difficult as it looks. Anyway, let's go ahead and include this timer into our main and see how it behaves. So do I have it included here? No, I don't. Include timer.h. Let's go ahead and Control S to save, and then F9 to run. We have a problem. Let's see where the problem is. So, right at the end. It's in the timer somewhere. Line 9 and 21. Doesn't seem to be a problem here. Maybe it's expecting something down here that we didn't place. Okay, let me just pause the video here and I'll try to figure it out, and then I'll let you know what I did. It's bound to be something very stupid, by the way. Okay, so I've basically checked what the errors were, and I was right. It was something extremely stupid, because I am extremely stupid. So first of all, line 43, I was missing a parentheses here, so just place a parentheses here. I think I've deleted it, stating that I don't need one. And we need to go to line 36 where it says timer. Instead of timer, I had time. So just type in timer. That's pretty much it. Press Ctrl S to save. And then press F9 to run. Voila! It actually runs. Close it. Go into the task manager. Find the keylogger.exe and end task. And process. That's it. Because if you don't kill it here, the next time you run it, it will present problems. So there you go. It actually does run. Some minor problems because of my poor habits, but no big deal. As you can see, I've included it in the main. All is fine, dandy, and well. Not all of these will be included in the main directly, but we're just including them now for testing purposes. Bid you farewell, and hope to see you in the follow-up tutorial.